folks. How are we doing? Module 13, bonus modules. So, bring a big sigh of relief. You've made it this far. Well done. For some of you, it was a bit of a push, and others, it was easy pickings. But we all have our challenges, and we all have our things that we struggle with. So where are we at with Module 13? Why are we doing these bonus modules? It's to help build your business. It's to help build the Chi Life Academy and awareness of what we're doing to whatever level that you feel comfortable with. Why did I choose the word Chi Life Academy? I chose it born out of a course that I did last year in London called the Business Accelerator Program. And from that program, the name was created. But I wanted it to emphasize the fact that Qigong is readily accessible. It's a real discipline that can be applied as a daily tool, and it can be applied at the highest levels, right up to medical healing, medical help for people who are sick, recovery programs from injury, from illness, from chronic fatigue, all the way through to personal development as part of a life coaching tool, as part of a self-help reconnection with one's self, one's body and mind. More recently, some of the successes I've had with the Chi Life program is helping people overcome mental health issues from ADHD, depression, anxiety, and it's such a powerful tool. It takes a few weeks of investment on behalf of the patients, but they really, spiritually, they become more reconnected. And what's really interesting for me is many years ago I was told that by a teacher that many of our mental health issues and the current climates of anxiety and depression is actually a spiritual illness, is a lack of divine connection. And divinity being both, can be both an external deity that we worship, or it can be an internal divinity that we aspire to. So, the first set of tasks. So your first challenge is, in your own words, you're going to record a 3-minute video and you're going to describe what is Qi and what is Qigong. So I'm going to invite you to perhaps to actually rehearse this video before you film it, so you can rehearse it in front of family and friends. So that's task 1. If you wish, you can upload your versions for feedback to the Facebook group. I'm not going to give you my version because I know you're going to rip it off and use it. So I need you to discover your voice. I need you to sell to me what Qigong is, using your own words. I don't really want, I'll know if it's scripted. I know if you're reading it from the internet. Trust me, I've done a hell of a lot of research. That's not what I want. I want to see this done in your own words, in your own method of describing it. It's an interesting experiment because I see so many times that it's a big struggle for Qigong teachers. Principles of Chi Life are to be able to break down, remove some of the woo-woo, make it ready, make it accessible, make it understandable. On the other side of the coin, I don't want it to become too medical either. I think that this is possibly putting us in to a category that Qigong doesn't sit in. It's much greater than what Western medicine can actually define as. I'll give you an example. If some of you have been watching some of the more recent medical social media posts, there is a new organ that's recently been discovered, and they're calling it the interstitium. And this supposedly is like the 80th organ of the body that's been discovered. And when I read all about the functions and the structure of it and how it works, it actually just reminds me of something the Chinese would call the San Jiao. In America and Canada, the triple heater or the triple warmer. So what's really interesting is the Chinese knew it was there. They didn't need a medical device to find it. They didn't need a microscope. They didn't need a scanner. They didn't need blood tests. They knew that there was a set of functions that, when combined together, perform the service that an organ does. So, isn't that interesting? I think that's fascinating. So, what we have to remember is we're only now catching up with Western medicine and Western science is only catching up with this ancient knowledge. So what else is hiding out there for us to discover? So task 1 is, this week, I want to hear your 3-minute pitch. What is Qigong? What is it about? What does it mean? What does it mean to you in your own words? You can, of course, create your own script if you need to, but I don't want to copy and paste word for word. I want you to sell it to me, but more importantly, I want you to sell it to yourselves. Trust me, this exercise is going to provide some huge insights into you as a person, your psyche, and your understanding of this work. So that's your first task. The second task then is to follow this week's training video. It's a small form that I want you to practice every day. And then the third task is I want you to go to www.canva.com. Sign in, become a member, join this service. It's a low-cost service that allows you to design posters, flyers, leaflets, Facebook posts, YouTube, thumbnails. It's incredible. You can quickly and easily search through this service. You can use free images to create, so you can actually create stuff for free. You can create logos. You can create logos with it. So I want you to, your third task is design a Chi Life poster promoting what you're doing, what you're teaching. Okay, and I want you to, you don't need to spend much money doing it. I mean, I create some posters for like $1, $2. It doesn't take that much. You can actually do it for free. You can even upload your own images of you doing Qigong and build it from there. But once you have done this week, by the end of the week, I want you to be sharing your posters. Include, obviously, in your poster what it is you're teaching, how it benefits people. You know, what I've learned over many years is it doesn't matter if you dance around people in a grass skirt. They're more interested in how it benefits them. So many times I've come across Qigong being promoted as this fantastic tool, la 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 la, but it doesn't, it's hyped up. It doesn't speak to the people. It doesn't speak to their needs. And you can niche it if you want. So if you have an interest in sports recovery, if you have an interest in sports performance, if you're interested in helping the elderly, maybe you're looking to coach millennials out of their anxiety. Who knows? Maybe you're doing it purely for knowledge, sharing the knowledge, or for community support, maybe for cancer recovery. But I want you to go out there and I want you to share with the group, and I expect constructive criticism at all times, instructors. You are only 11 weeks away from graduation. It's not long. Enjoy this week. Enjoy the fruits of your labour so far. And I'll speak to you on the inside very soon. That's Module 13. Thank you.